Hi everybody, this is the second part of two videos. The first one was about goals and motivation, which we did last week. This week we are looking at limiting beliefs. And limiting beliefs are the things that sort of stop people in their tracks. Now, what is a limiting belief? Now, a limiting belief can be something like you want to go for a promotion, a job in work, but you don't think you're good enough. So you don't put in for the job because you don't believe you're going to get it. That's a limiting belief. I'm not good enough. I don't deserve. These are all limiting beliefs. Now, if that's a conversation you have with yourself, and again, we're back to awareness of what's happening at certain points in your life, at certain moments, when you think about maybe a date. There's somebody you might fancy at the office or wherever you go. And I'm going to ask them out for a date, but then something stops you. That can be your limiting belief. So it's really about becoming aware. So if you think about, something happens at some point in our life, it creates a flow, a problem in our lives that becomes an ingrained pattern. Now, when I talk about patterns of behavior are something that we learn over time. Much like things that we enjoy doing, we repeat them over and over, and what they say, it creates neural pathways in the brain that, takes us on a journey. It can release happy chemicals, so we enjoy it. And the same can happen for the stop sign, if you like, that stops us achieving. And the way you're going to become aware of your limiting belief is to start recognizing your patterns. How many times have you gone to maybe go for that job and then for some reason you haven't? How many times have you maybe gone to talk to somebody and then diverted away and not had the conversation? So is starting to realize your patterns of behavior. So there's your link, your thought, your feelings and your behavior. Your behaviors will become a pattern when your limiting beliefs are playing out. So your limiting beliefs are stopping you doing and achieving what you want because you've thought of something, you've felt something, which has created the behavior. Now the behaviors, as we said, are either motivating you to do it or demotivating you to move away from it because the feeling is saying that something's wrong. So it's really, really becoming aware of the feelings. When you become aware of your feelings, very often they can trigger a memory. And sometimes that memory can be the thing that set this whole pattern off. And when you get that, you start taking more control of your life. So it's a great thing when you find your patterns of behavior, look at the pattern, you can even follow it back. Follow it back. The feeling will take you to the first time it really happened. It'll be a memory. Some people don't link this. They don't link them together. They just think, oh, that's something that happened in the past. But when you start to link it, it can be quite simple at times. Quite an easy little thing that have happened. And many of my clients sometimes will say, oh my God, I can't believe that was causing all these problems. Yep, that's how it works. It's because when we're younger, we're not understanding things as well as when we're older. We've experienced more things. We've become more experienced. And the younger self is still playing out. But now that we know what we know, how many times have you heard that saying, if I knew then what I know now, I would do it different. Well, when you become more aware, you become aware of what started it and what you know now, and that's where you start to have a collaboration within yourself, almost bringing parts together to understand that was okay then. It served a purpose. Now I want to achieve different things in more positive ways. But that thing is still holding you back. So it's about being aware of your patterns of behavior, which changes your limiting beliefs, which then helps you to be more motivated and achieve the goals you want. Now, I hope that's really making sense to people. But, you can always message me, inbox me, ask me if you want to know any more about the things we're talking about. So if something isn't clear to you, then please get in touch and we can have a conversation. And if that helps you to move on in something in your life, then that's success as well. I hope this has been informational. I hope that you've learned something from this, and you can now become more aware of the way you're thinking, the feelings that are attached to the thoughts, and you can start to change the way you're thinking, so that'll change the feeling, calling it detachment, which will give you more power to feel more motivated and achieve your goals. So I hope you've enjoyed our video today, and if you tag the two together, 1 and 2, motivation and goals and limiting beliefs, and start to realize how one is affected, your cause and effect, by the other, then you can start to take control back of your life and make a difference to yourself, your happiness, and be the best version of you. So thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye.